The thing about dating and stuff like that is it's good to take time to get to know a person as a friend. It's good to know them where there is no intimacy, there is no touching, nothing frivolous going on. You should get an opportunity to really get to know them for who they are and see what they are actually about. Unless, of course, they're pretenders. Pretenders, they'll be good around you and then and still go somewhere else and be bad. But again, you can see right through it. But the thing about when you get to the point where you actually live together is you get to see a person on their normal time. I guess that's a nice way of saying it. You get to see a person on their normal time. Like for females that are always dolled up and that are always like, always put together, unless you have your eyebrows tattooed on, makeup tattooed on, or unless you manage to wake up super early and fix yourself up and you know what I mean, you're like always hiding your hair, always hiding yourself. There is no way in the world that your spouse is not going to catch you in a normal mode. You know what I mean? Same thing with men. Your women will start to see you. Your spouse will start to see you when your hair isn't always cut, or when it's not always neat, or it's not always to the T. And when you're dating, or when you're courting, or when you're friends, you come around each other and you're always fixed up because you're excited, like, wow, I'm gonna see the person. But when you live together, I don't like to say the guard goes down, because it's not necessarily that the guard goes down. It's just that you begin to accept each other for who you truly are, and it gets to the point where those things don't really matter. It doesn't really matter that that's how you look, But trust and believe, other things come into play, like natural body functions. You might hear the person that you've been dating hiccup, or sneeze, or cough, or do the combo. I call it the combo. When you get a combination of things happening all at once. Or you might be around them the first time they catch an upset stomach, or be around them the first time they have a puke from, like, I don't know, if you're partying and drinking, or if you eat something bad, or they just get sick. Things are different, and then that's when people realize, I don't like you like I thought I did, because for whatever reason they think that people are like, I can't say robots, but more like cartoons. It's like they just think that you have no normality to your life. And that's the real reason why people, after they actually begin living together, that the tensions begin to boil, because you get to be around a person in their most normal and natural form. And it's not to say that, everyone is putting on a facade, because they're not. It's just that at the end of the day, no one is going to really put that much effort into trying to impress a person. It's like, it's not that serious. Like, it's good for when you have to go out, but you shouldn't be forced to be in perfection, in someone else's eyes. You know what I mean? If they don't look at you in your normal day and see that is your perfection, then that might not be a safe environment to be in as far as the relationship, But shout out to everybody that is out there. Make sure you love yourself first. Love yourself first as you are. And, it's okay if you love yourself better when you're fixed up a little bit more. It's okay. But love yourself first and foremost.